Hello, everyone. This is Moradius, and today we are going to be continuing my 100% run of the Zelda classic game Isle of Rebirth. Hello, Luca Lima. Good to see you as always. I think. Oh, thank you for subscribing. You guys are fine. Greatly appreciate it. My still making content you enjoy, but I'm guessing by the fact you're doing that I am. All right, so we're into the last section of the game. Who knows how long this section of the game is going to take, but first, let me just back once I finish my adventure. Yeah, I just want to double check. That's probably just some bonus little thing. So we have presumably 3 dungeons because we have so we have the Magitec facility. We have whatever in the desert. And then we have the realm of the Celestials, or whatever they want to call them in this game. Basically, the entrance is right here, but we need the other 2 before we can get that last one. We have a new arena to do, which I'm not looking forward to. I might as well give it a try. The problem is that like the second arena gave me a lot of trouble, and I don't have a better sword. I don't really have better gear, so it's kind of iffy whether or not it's gonna like. It's gonna be rough, or maybe I'll find this boss really easy. Who knows? Probably should grind up a little bit, but we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna just head off to the Magitech facility. We know where that is. Presumably, there's going to be some, the item you get from that is going to be like a fan. And you get the mirror shield from one of the other 2 then. What kind of... Right, I need to loot the coffers of Rebirth Castle. After all they've done for me, which is very little, if we're being honest, I think it's only fair that I just take a little bit of money for myself. It's best to do this. Of course, I need to get rid of these guards. Yeah, this would be the fastest way to grind money. Let's do this a little bit. Get up to 500. I really could use that wallet because there are definitely stuff that's locked behind that I kind of really should get, like a better hammer. There's the shop discount card. There's a lot of things that it would be very handy to just be able to have more money for. So we're just gonna grind a little bit, and then we'll be off to do the area. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I don't have as much of a skill issue like I did with the Abandoned Lodge. Otherwise we're in for a long time. Almost there. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Just do some attempts at it. Okay, I don't need to go in these caves. Doing the speed up function a little bit carelessly, but it's alright. Alright, let's see. The way to get there was complicated. Alright, yep, let's give it a try. I don't really have high hopes for this, but gotta start somewhere. Maybe I should you just have the wand ready. Alright, well this is already going to take a decently annoying long time to do. Wait a moment. Alright, this is quickly getting a little out of control. This is gonna be good. We killed one of those. Killed the other. Now we just need to get rid of. Okay, you didn't need to get rid of the heart before I could clean it. Okay, so the Wiz Robe's not too much of a problem as long as they don't bring out the Prismatic Gate Wiz Robes. Because those guys are not at all. I've taken a lot of damage. That is. Okay, you didn't need to drop that guy right on top of me. Oh, this is gonna take a lot of time. These all are tanky. Some of the enemies are just annoying enough. How many? Oh, I haven't even seen these guys yet. They're probably metal ropes. Gosh, it would be really nice if I could defeat the boss on the first try, but I'm not gonna be that lucky, am I? You guys are just shooting stuff everywhere. Help. It keeps going. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh, and this one they have lock on. Oh. Well, what do you mean there's more? Stop! There doesn't need to be more. Oh, I'm going to need better gear before I can attempt this legitimately. Oh, why did you have to lock your wallet behind this? Sentient stratocumulus smog. Okay, that just gets out of control really quickly. We're coming back later. I'm not doing that right now. I'm sorry. That's just brutal, man. Which is a shame, because I could really use better gear that you get with that, but... It's not in the cards today. I mean, it could be today if I just get really good gear, but I don't think I'm going to be getting really good gear from stuff. Alright, well, let's make our way to the Magitec facility. I feel like that's the one to go to first, just because the info shop and the Bloom Sanctuary had this boss listed first. I don't even know what the other boss is, but seems reasonable to me to go to this one first. Level 10 Magitec Factory. Alright, so they're just calling it level 10. And yeah, it looks like we are going to be having the fan here. Robotic enemy short circuit when exposed to static electricity caused by an intense gust. Excuse me? Alright, yeah, so there's no progressing that way. Got it. How far do these launch you? Pretty far, okay. Alright, that's oil. Let me stand in safety. Alright, now we can go up this way. Well, yeah, let's go up this way first. Gosh, this could be another one. I know it's a skill issue that I can't hit these guys. Okay, there we go. Well, let's see where this takes us. Okay, a map would be pretty useful here, not gonna lie. So the only other way we can go is here. The routes keep branching off, and I gotta check every single one just to be sure. I don't even know what that did. This is going to be a rough. This is going to be a rough dungeon. I know I'm starting to say that about every single dungeon, but I think it's safe to say that that will remain true. All right, so now we can go left or right. Okay. We got going all over the place, apparently. Sure. Going to be real with you, it is getting progressively difficult to keep track of everything that's going on here. Yeah, that tracks. I should. Right. So one of the whole place just hasn't completely exploded yet. this actually achieving anything? I have no clue, honestly. Can I get a map, please? Well, that opens up that. Okay, so it's just too much. It's too much going on at once. Oh man. Oh man. These guys are really annoying to hit. Okay, but we're still progressing, more or less. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. You don't need to take out your Fury on me. Killing them all did nothing. I don't know, maybe it could have given a map. I was like, what is pushing that do for it? But it makes it fly. This place would have exploded a long time ago. I'm sorry. You can't just have so many enemies dropping fire all the time. And have so much oil just everywhere. Okay, run through it, I guess. This is gonna get very annoying very bad. Oh. Right, well, I think we've done what we were supposed to do that way. So what's this way? progress there, so that's not something to worry about. Man, I'm not a fan of these robots, man. Really, it's really the Pole's voices that are annoying the heck out of me. I assume I'm gonna have to move them on the other side. Oh, okay. Did I check everything that I could check from here? That leaves me over here. So it's best to just die there so I don't have to worry about that. And then I think it didn't go this way. And that gives 2 more options for us. One more option now. This way, that way. And we need to check where this goes. Okay, to a block puzzle. Lovely, wonderful. Alright, well. Yeah, I messed up the block puzzle. It's such a confined space, honestly. This. Yeah. Alright, so the problem is that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, really, there's only. We might as well check which way this opened up, but I'm gonna be real. This is getting increasingly hard to follow. Alright, well, we can't do anything there until we get the fan item. This place is... Oh... Sure. I don't know at this point, man. Did you really have to put this guy in the block puzzle? All right. I guess we solved this one now. Oh, this is getting too much for me. Oh. I think this one goes over here. Problem is, how the heck do we get this block out? It's like that's the last block we need for this, but the only thing you can do with it is push it against the wall. If you were to get in like that, you still couldn't do it. That just feels weird. Like, that shouldn't be there, but I don't know what else you're supposed to do. How are you supposed to get that clock out? I might have to come back to that one, because there's something extra going on there, and I see what it is now. Jump across. Oh, so that's how that darkened thing is. Alright, that lets us go through this way. I need the map so bad. I'm sorry. Be very, very careful about this. Okay, yeah, this one's very simple. The trick is realizing that there's one that you can't do normally. For the record, I am still hopelessly lost. There's just too much going on. How about I go this way for a change? Let me do a little bit of light arson myself. what is this way? It's definitely just going to be one of those dungeons that I'm going to be stumbling about the whole time through. Killing them all did nothing. That felt like a little puzzle there, and it wasn't actually. It was just random nonsense to get in your way. What did that do? I'm blind, I guess. Maybe it turned on those fans, but like, what does that accomplish? Yeah, that feels like that's a comeback later. Okay, that takes time. Here, we haven't seen what's over here yet. But now it seems like as good a time as any. Alright, that's a lot of money that doesn't really help me out right now. Alright, so that's not going to do anything until later. I still don't know what the purpose of that puzzle is. Alright, we can go this way. Yeah, that's not really something we can do right now, is it? Alright, I hope I'm not close to the part where I get stuck hopelessly. That should... How well can you navigate the conveyors? That's that razor is going all over the place. Can we not have 20 guys with homing boomerangs? Oh, thank goodness, the map. Oh, that's going to maybe help out a bit. Because now I can more easily plot out where I need to go in these long chains. Nothing. Well, this room looks lovely. So the problem with puzzles like this is that you can kind of just say, you know what, screw it. It doesn't really matter too much to me that I don't do it perfectly. Like, I'm definitely at least slightly BSing it. And I can do that just because I can. So, is what it is. Wow, even the fans are invisible. Wow. I don't even know if, like, the fans serve any purpose besides being things you activate. Let's farm up some health. I haven't actually died very much in this dungeon yet, which is nice. Other than like an intentional death, I maybe died like once or twice. So long as there's only these 2 floors to the dungeon, I'll probably be fine. What am I doing? All right. Where was... Okay, it was over there. Okay, so this is the wrong way. That's what I'm saying. Alright, I'll do another check to see if doing this puzzle does anything. No, but... I'm so bad at these things. Yeah, I still have no clue what that does. Maybe some things just weren't meant for mankind to know. Not me. Okay, well, actually, maybe I did mean to press that. Alright, so this offers up 2 paths to us. Let me check. Where does that go? Okay, no point checking that right side path. Okay, another thing where we're blocked off. That key did nothing for us, apparently. Where does this take us? That unlocks the shortcut. And who knows how many other things. We'll go this way first. Okay. You ever seen Link in a factory before? Oh, wait, why was it hurting me? So, there's definitely been many factory adjacent dungeons. Like, I want to say... I don't know why I'm living out there. So there's like Luneru mining facility in Skyward Sword, which is funny because that's like one of the earliest points in the timeline. And you encounter it when it's long in disuse. I want to say there was... I want to say Great Bay Temple and Majora's Mask had elements of Factory. But... Well, that had looks more like a power plant than a factory, but... Yeah. Alright, let's go back... that way. Is there any other way for that to take us? No, there's not. What is up there? Okay, the mystery room where we have no idea. What it's supposed to do for us. Okay, so that is supposed to be that. Good to know. But that's still like very confusing. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And that put a chest over there. Definitely been on the other side of that. because that was the other side of the puzzle. That's all the way from over there. I think maybe they use a bit too many of these tiles because it really, really makes it hard to get the flow of the dungeon. And I'm very, very much still winging it. Wrong way. Oops. Alright, well, good to know that there one of those ways is a dud. I probably like most of the duds. Zoom all the way across. Here. So like what I should be doing here is like opening up a paint document and then just having this next to me so I can easily analyze. Okay. So if I want to go up top, the easiest way to do that is to do this. Okay, so like the one problem I have with this puzzle is that it's very easy to do it by accident. As evidenced by the fact I already did it by accident. So maybe make a little better puzzle than that next time. Alright, so now we want to go up here. Take us to where? This was... Just go all over the place. Ignore the pain. No, I wanted to go the other way. Just go me so I can start that part over. There was like the quicker way to get over wherever that was. Yeah, so if I could just get over there. Oh, okay, that's simple. I just go over here. Okay, yeah, that's much easier than taking. Wait, no, I don't want to go this way actually. It's the other way I want to go. This way. Yeah, okay. Alright, so to reach there, you gotta go. Okay. I see you're supposed to do some stuff to avoid that, but you can kind of just ignore that and face tank it. That's not really a very sound strategy, but you know what? It works for me, so who cares? Alright, so we want to go here. And this will take us somewhere? Oh man, if only I had another key. this is a little problematic. Robopole's voice needs to... I'm gonna kill everything in this room except one enemy I want to kill. Thank goodness. Now, unfortunately, that means, like, I'm at very, very low HP. Okay, yep, that's just bad gameplay on my part. Really easy to get back to, though, so it's whatever. Crazy that burning oil only hurts you. Probably weren't supposed to just tank that, but you know, sometimes you can just ignore that. Got the Gale Boomer, you guys got it. Interesting. I'm still gonna control my health. I had a feeling it would be the Gale Boomer just because of those rooms. Let's see if I can remember all the rooms where I'm supposed to have it. Okay, so we can't get to that particular room just yet. Should be able to go this way now. Hey, that works for me. Maybe nights these guys didn't take so long to explode. Okay, there is a key on the other side of that, but we still need to figure out how the heck we're gonna get over there. Let's see. So there's obviously fans in there, but we need to be in a position where we can actually do something about that fan, because we can't use this while we're spinning about like that. Go up this way. Probably didn't need to go this way. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm not getting like completely lost here. How do we get down there? Probably a good way to head. I have so much health, so I can kind of just deal with it. Well, it would help if I didn't fall down. Refresh my health so I can just tank a bunch of other miscellaneous damage. Okay, it looks like it's still limited in its range, because I can't hit those ones on the other side. Well, that's just a little silly. No, I just didn't understand how it works. Yeah, it's a little clunky. You just control how when it turns. You don't control which direction it's turning. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, I understand now. I got it. Oh, I see. Do that. That actually... Oh, wait, no. I need to reset that one. Oh, right, there's a third one. Okay, my bad. I didn't see the third one. These torches with eyes on them have been plaguing me throughout the whole game. There we go. We got it figured out. We don't currently have a place to use said small key, but it's fine. And then over here we have another room, which needs this. Go. Alright, this is a puzzle of all time. take a little bit of damage from those razor blades. It doesn't hurt too much. This seems like just a transition room. Ooh, chance to heal up. Okay, you don't need to knock me up the stairs like that. Head the other way first. Because I have a feeling this is where the cursed skull is going to be. I know some bad things are going to happen when I get all 20 skulls, but you know, that's just part of the 100%. Unleashing the super secret, extra duper evil, so you can kill him too for a shiny trophy. Or just nothing at all. Other than a lousy t-shirt saying you actually 100% in the game. Okay, well that would definitely make those much simpler. So just 3 more cursed skulls left in the game. And that's something. Alright, where does this take us? Alright, I'm guessing that will take us somewhere more relevant once we actually able to do the puzzle in that spot. Maybe. Well, okay. So doing the puzzle in that spot is actually would be simple. Why don't we go and do that puzzle over here? Just have to be careful not to step into the stairs while I'm doing it. Okay, that is also an unideal position. Yeah, just send me here. Send me here. Then we go back here. Having the control key upside down is kind of first. It's a little disorienting, but we'll be fine. That sends that down, and that. Okay, that gets us to another key. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We would like to see that. So we need to get there. Oh. That feels trivially easy. Why don't we do that as well? Wait, no, I misjudged. So actually, we need to go over there, which is all the way. Okay, we haven't done that yet. So we can't do that yet. My bad, my bad, my bad. Let me do this. That. Sends us all the way to get this key. Alright, so we have 2 small keys. I guess we can go that way. Is there any point going this way? No, we already went that way and there's nothing to do there. Find out some parts. Okay, this way. Not like that. This way. No. It's not this way. This is the wrong way. The other way we want to go. No, it's not. Which way was it to get over there? I need to remind myself real quick. So to get over there, you gotta go from that puzzle. Okay, so I think that involves, yeah, it involves going this way. Yeah, we can do this part. That opens up this way. Wow, if only we had separate keys. Handle. That just bit wrong. I don't know why I got that so confuzzled in my head. This way, which will do something for us. Oh, I haven't done that puzzle yet. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh wait, no. Which way do I go to get over there? Going top path seems like the way to go. I was wrong. That is a really long way to go to punish you. I just looked at it completely wrong. Didn't look at a full picture, and should not be standing in the giant razor blade of death. I'll live. We go this way. Boss key. We still haven't been up to the top right there. Okay, so there's not much spots left for us to go in this dungeon. Dare I say we might actually be almost done. Bold claim, a bold claim, I know. Yeah, so like go here. It's just that's probably the boss room right there, or leads to the boss room. So we want to go. Where are the spots going to go? There is a fan over there. And how do I get over there again? Here, this way. This way. Alright, well that kinda didn't do much for us, now did it? Yeah, so there's no direct way to get there, so I'm going to assume we're gonna do that. We're gonna die. We're gonna save and quit just to make sure. Where do we need to go? We need to get there. Oh, so we just need to reach that room. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I need to go back to the key room. The path I just went and died at. That. Hurts there. I don't know why. That was hurt. Do this. It's just as simple as turn on the fans here. And that. There we go. Greatly inefficient, but you know what? I guess they got the job done. Great, a bunch of money I can't use. Alright, so I should have unlocked the other part. Okay. Oh, there's another room I forgot about. Lovely, so we're gonna have to go through that all over again. It's fine. Alright, how to get it? So it's... Did I just not... Did I die there and just not do anything? So how to get there? Just to remind myself. Heck if I know, man. Oh, that's... That's probably not it. I think I need to go from... all the way up there. How do I get up there again? Very hard to read map, but it is readable with some effort. Okay, we gotta do this again. It's just enough of a problem that I probably shouldn't try to make it. Is that not the correct way? It was not the correct way. Okay. I need to go from there. Get there. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot simpler. Probably heal up. We go into the big flame for that. Just easier that way. Wrong thing. That's what the speed up does to you, but it's fine. It's fine. Here, and this takes... Okay, that's much easier than whatever the heck I was trying to do before. I'm guessing I just never actually just did this room, huh? Got this. Excellent. Sword. Certainly makes dealing with those guys a lot simpler. Need magic. Hey, that was a mistake. You don't need to deal ludicrous amounts of damage to me. Thank you very much. Big fair though. Hurts that it's not a full heal, but it is what it is. to get over there. There, I think. No, it's very, very confusing dungeon layout design. It's not even going to be anywhere close near the most difficult dungeons in this game. Let's get that. There we go. Just go zooming this way. That way so we can fight the boss. Oh, and that's very, very easy to reach. Biomechanical weapon meta art. Oh boy, that is something custom sprite, cool, but that's a pretty good sprite. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing that has happened. That ring is moving very fast. Okay, you know, that doesn't seem too bad. I will use this as a moment to let's go get ourselves a potion. He's easily defeatable. Okay, well, not this town. I don't want to go to this town. I want to go... That's enough. Go, okay, jump right here. you know, despite spending money on the tips for the bosses, I just never use those tips. I make do without the tips. I also just don't remember what they are, but that's... Go over here. Very easy to get back. Got a full health and magic refill while we're on it. The real question is, how difficult is phase 2 going to be? Because it's not too bad clearing out all the eyes, but what happens when he's out of eyes? Ow. Ow. Phase 2, not that bad. Beat him on the second try, pretty much. The bosses definitely feel like they're getting easier now. Like, the dragon was a joke. And now this guy... You got Din's Fire, this goddess jewel lets you release a giant ring of flame. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so that's level 10 done. Let's do a quick save. And then hop right back into it. Alright, so, as far as, like, progression in the world, that doesn't really open much up to us. We know where level 11 is. There was a puzzle around here that required use of Gale Boomerang. One other spot that needed it, but it was not a very common thing. No, okay, where in the world was it? It was all the way up there. Okay. Alright, piece of heart. Magic container. You know, that's still pretty good. What would be really nice is a larger wallet, but I know I'm not getting that. Okay, what's it? I'm trying to remember if there was another spot that made use of. There might have been one, but you know, and we'll come back to that later. All right, well, off to the desert. It was simple. Selection this way. this guy. What? A note from my father? It's really important that you get into the wasteland? Okay, but try and come back alive. No, don't worry, I'll be fine. You should turn back. A group of cultists of Roshians used to use the shrine in this desert to perform dark rituals. It wasn't too bad at first. They'd summon monsters from the dark realm, but one of them got too ambitious. He used a jewel and summoned something truly evil from the darkness. This nightmare slaughtered the entire cult effortlessly. Fortunately for everyone else, this being seems to have little interest in leaving the shrine. What? You're going after it? Oh, you're funny, kid. Oh, you were serious. Well, good luck with that. It's not like the key is even in one piece. Does that annoy me? Alright, so we got a mini dungeon here. Yeah, it's annoying. I will not be fighting them. Game, you want to answer a quick question? Why are the robot snakes here instead of in, you know, the factory? I don't really know what doing here, but there's keys here too. I wonder how useful Din's fire would be. Invisible hookshot targets. Alright, that doesn't really help us. I kind of want to explore the desert above before I really start delving into the caverns, you know? No, it's fine. Just kill him already. Good shot around here. Let's just go to this shop. This one has bombs, does it not? No, it does not. Okay, well, I know a place that does. Problem is, I don't know how much I need to have. I think 3 super bombs is good for now. Get back over here. What's the name of the town again? It's not. I know it hurts, but I didn't want to get knocked into the stand. Alright, so that's where level 11 is. Bottom floor of the shrine has been completely corrupted by the nightmare of something. Beware if you go in there. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, so it's not a very extensive desert. I accidentally dropped that. The 120 rupees down the drain, everyone. Alright. These levers are crazy, man. Oh, we have ourselves another cursed skull. Alright, that's 18 of them. I could very easily see them being present in the last couple dungeons. I don't like you like lights over there, man. That opens that up over there. That opens that over there. I'm more scared of likes than I am the robot roach. Boss key. Alright, well, we still have more we need to figure out. No, why did I fast forward it? No. Alright, we'll do without our shield for a bit. Alright, so we can't go that way. Can't do anything over there. You know what? Let's go up here. Okay, so that gets us a piece of heart. Well, worth it. Go across here. Okay, no, we can't. Alright, that's something we just come back later for. This is where we died, actually. I'll take a lot of money. That will help push the shield that I lost. So I was being silly. Alright, well, this is a mirror shield puzzle. I'll be glad to get that mirror shield. I don't have to worry about losing stuff. So there's just nothing I can do here right now. This would obviously go right there, but you know, you can't do anything because we don't have the mirror shield. Just take me to the start. Okay, that's not the start of the dungeon. That's not what I was hoping for, actually. So, the way to go, Except, you know, we don't have another key, so that's a slight problem. Okay, can't do anything from this side. Okay, now I need to get all the way back there. Let's reset my health. Might die here more than in the Magitec Factory just because I'm not trying too hard. Okay, so there's another entrance over there. Things. Okay, we can do that. I'll take more money. So I see now that Piats are not. You don't need to defeat them. Which is good. Alright, we can go here. That spot just looks suspicious. I'm taking insane amounts of damage here, though, so, go figure. Alright, well, let's use the boomerang. See what this does for us. Probably just a piece of heart, which, I mean, I don't mind. A good thing I found that, because that might have been a bit tricky to... That's done. Another small key. I'm just ultra reckless with my health, but it's alright. Go this way. Here. I seem to be floating above a giant pit. Yep. Okay. that just real Looney Tunes moment right there. I'm about to fall down into a big pit, aren't I? And I mean, I don't mind all the money. That certainly is nice. I do hope I find a map and the compass, because I will need those for 100%. If we're being technical here. Okay, you're just gonna spawn a like directly on top of me. That's not cool. Well, anyways, here's the map. Alright, what does this do for us? Alright, so we want to go back out the entrance. We need to fall back down there. All the way over here. Also, I'm almost dead again. Alright, we got ourselves another block puzzle. Will this be one to make me cry, or will it be one that I just trounce easily? Okay, I see where all the blocks need to be. I think that's mostly a fine decision. No, mess it up. All right. This is there. Yeah, that's good. No, that's not good. It's a complex puzzle, but I'm able to work these out a bit better than I was originally, which is good. Actually, so like one of our first things we can... I'm just trying to take a look at this one. Yeah, I don't think it really hurts anyone to have that there. Let's push this down and that down. So those don't need to be moved out of the way anymore. That can be put there. Now I just shove these down. Oh, I down the wrong one by accident. Try having it in that position for now. Push that there. It's close, but there's no way to actually get that down in the corner. Okay, well, that's annoying. Let's see. So I still think I want to have the starting moves be this. Get this out of the way. See if I can shove that all the way there now. Do that to open up some more room. Yeah, I think that would be one. There we go. It's all coming together. There we go. That's not too bad. I'm almost dead, though, which is a bit of a slight concern. Kill these guys. Go. You need to jump me like that. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. That's a neat little puzzle. Don't jump me here. I can grind up some hearts. Maybe. Take a little bit, because I do not have a lot of hearts. But we'll be fine. I was all ready to go and just do this from the beginning again. Well, have to travel all the way back here. I mean, do the whole dungeon again. Unless I make a catastrophic mistake again. Alright, so we found another good old entrance over here, but first and foremost, we want to do that so we can easily get back. What's up this way? Something for killing these guys. We also need to find a compass, though. That is a bit of a concern. That doesn't do anything for us. That doesn't do anything for us. Alright, well, time to leave. What do you have to say, buddy? Not all the cultists were wiped out when the monster in the shrine was summoned. There's still some of them in the caverns under the desert. That's not a good sign, though. of a benefit. Alright, so that's another shortcut unlocked. I don't know, it feels like there should be something around here. Weird little spot to have just for the heck of it. Okay, there we go. He's alright. Alright, let's start here. Well, that gets us with these guys again, but that doesn't actually help us. Oh, wait, no, it does. Okay. Okay, drop down over here. It makes sense. I've been just used to seeing them the whole game. It'd be easier to deal with if there wasn't. It's good to know that they are killed. I just don't know what. It's probably not that useful in most cases. Alright, what's our prize? Is it the compass? I can use the compass. It's funky. That's probably more valuable because they want us to have a lesser puzzle for the compass. So, you know, I'm noticing that both this game and Flow of Time really loved having desert caverns that you had to progress through. Just get a few more parts. Back up to the surface. Alright, what's down here? Like some more of these annoying levers. You already took my shield, buddy. You can't hurt me that way anymore. Difficult block puzzle here. What's that? So this way. Hopefully find a fence. Don't, then ouch. Okay, so I need to go around. That's fine. I can do that. Get a few more hearts. Won't be any issue at all. Just a few more hearts. Yeah, that's good. Right, so now we want to go need to go the long way around. I'm sorry. Making full use of all those hearts I got. Every single last one. Down there. Here. That's caverns. Go here. Heck, close enough. Let me go here. We can now go 2 way. Or wait, no, we already went this way, right? What kind of puzzle am I looking at here? Is this the kind of puzzle where you want me to make a certain pattern? There we go. Just a simple find the spot to use the foot. Well, I didn't find the compass. So that's certainly a bit concerning, but let's go fight the boss. So I kind of just let myself down there because we did not have the compass, and did I just not go up there? Interesting. Oh, there is another thing. You 100%. Do you? Is that music from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga? I don't know if it is. It's very close to it, but it might not be exactly that. Yeah, we got ourselves a compass first. Don't worry about the other puzzle here later. I wouldn't be opposed to doing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga at some point. It's just, as an RPG, it's a lot more involved. There's the compass. Okay, this. Okay, so there's 2 boss fights. Well, it said there was multiple. The key was in multiple pieces, so you know, it's not really that surprising. Alright, so what was the way to easily get to the other boss fight? Oh, we just overthinking it just a little bit. I'm gonna be real. Having the better shield might be much better of a thing to have here. But, you know, we might just be able to tank him. Kind of will be a bit lucky if I can, well, you know, with just one left. It's not that bad. I just need to play it carefully. And it won't be that bad. Got the shrine key, but it appears to be broken in two. Man, if only there was another boss to fight. Pricked myself on a cactus. That was probably a mistake, because now I have to go all the way over here. Okay. My bad, my bad. Wish I got in the way of things, but it's fine. So, do the other... Maybe go this way. And go here. Shot. Alright, so we won't be at prime health for this. Actually, it could be. Spots are nice. And let's... Probably want to just spam range attacks, if I'm being honest. Okay, can you... For you when you're down here on the ground with me. I don't like your bombing runs. Okay, I got a bit lucky there that he was so low on health, but you got the other half of the shrine key. Now you can end the shrine in this desert. I assume we won't be able to go there until we get the mirror shield, which is fine. Let's heal up a bit and then we'll enter the desert shrine. We're obviously not going to finish the desert shrine today, but like, given how much time we have and there's not much else to do. I mean, other than grinding attempts at the training ground, which I kind of don't want to do right now, if I'm being honest with you. So it'll be fine to just do part of it and then continue next. So long as the map isn't super confusing like the Magitec Factory. If it's confusing as the Magitec Factory, like, gosh dang it, man, that's gonna be really, really annoying. I should just be up here. Level 11 Echoing Shrine. Oh, we're gonna have these things again. I don't like the guys that disable you permanently. You got chain chops just out and about? What are you? Like, what are you expecting me to do about this guy? I have no clue. Hopefully they're just hazards. Please do not bite me like that. We can go up here for now. Parts. Okay, that will take us to this room. So this is just run for your life. Alright, that's one down. Yeah, I messed that up. Obviously you can't push that. Oh, great. Yeah, you don't want that one there. You want very easy to not get hit. Here I am, just being hit by that. So how are you supposed to get this over here? Do that. And then we do that. Okay, no, that messed it up. Okay, well, it shouldn't be that difficult. Didn't let myself get hit by that. Okay, I almost got it. I was just being a little bit silly and hit too many times. This all over again. And then try this again. There, that works. I may be a bit injured, but it works. I mean, really, it's just tank it, bro. Just tank it. It's not a problem. Just ignore it. The problem doesn't exist. Slow sometimes. A little slow sometimes. All right. This is just a little bit of a mean setup. Probably we'll want to make sure we heal up quite a bit. Because there's no reason to subject ourselves to just constantly, but you know what, we can probably do it a few rooms ahead, though. Okay, those won't stay on, which is good, bad to know. Let's do that. Parts. What was? I think now I think about it, they couldn't do anything the other direction. Melancholy suns retain their light for a few seconds. Yeah, well, I don't have a mirror shield, so it's kind of a moot point. I'm sorry. Didn't really need to do that, I guess, but they deserve it, so yeah. Heal up. How much health I'm losing, and the fact that I have a big stockpile of health, so I can afford to lose health. I definitely been doing a lot of health refills. I don't think Flow of Time had anywhere near as many options for health refills like this did. Okay, I'm not sure quite what it's asking me here, or to just kill everything and avoid the chain shots. What do you mean I swapped off my sword? It's ridiculous. Now we're gonna have to cut across so I don't get mauled by the chain chops. Map or the compass would be most appreciated. Thank you, Jars, for running me from getting injured like that. There's more pots over here. I don't like that big amount of. It's just another. That's just gonna be this dungeon's gimmick, isn't it? I'm just doing a bunch of chambers without the ability to. So this is the entrance. Might as well open this up. We'll come back to that later. Maybe I shouldn't have opened up that one yet, but that's fine. That's come back later. Okay, this is another puzzle here that we can't do. Yeah, I get it. You want me to not have my items. Okay, well that's a little mean. Okay. I'm just going to do this first because that can be done without negatively impacting most things. So come back. Oh, well now this is just easy. Her taking pot shots at her, the female is taking pot shots at me. It's a bit annoying, but you know, it's whatever. I don't actually know how much damage these guys do, so it could be really bad or it could be nothing. Heal up a bit. Then we can go back the way we came and then clear out the rooms properly. This doesn't seem too bad so far, honestly. Need to make sure I keep track of where I've been. Yeah. Oh, like. No reward for doing that? I would have thought there was something. Like this would. Let me just hammer everything down just to make sure. Best thing I want to do is miss the map. You know how much I need that thing. Okay, this seems a little excessive, but we got enough health, we can tank it, no problem. That opened, sorry, that opened that path over here. Another one of these. It's certainly going to be a bit annoying if I do. Need to pay attention to the blade trap, sorry. Or, you know, we can just tank it. That works too. Maybe they wouldn't go past sand. Okay. 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 Just please stop cursing me, man. Nice. The map is going to be pretty good. This is a large dungeon, but that should not be any surprise at this point. All right, so there's no point in going that way. Okay, I just walked diagonally across all that. All right. Alright, I think that means we're all good to go for continuing where the key was. Once I refill my health. You gotta always stay stocked up. After this first floor is very, very small, huh? Interesting. Oh, I never went up there. You know, maybe I should go do that real quick. Yeah, let's just do that to make sure there's no loose ends before. Yeah. Never mind, it's just another mirror shield puzzle, so thus we don't care. Chain chomps for taking a big chunk out of my health. Totally appreciate that. Thank you very much. Alright, so you need to fall down for a while. Oh, I just want to grab my hearts from pods, I see. They got themselves a little bit of a... Oh, let's go for tanky. Got themselves a bit of a problem down here, huh? We've got more advanced wires now. That's not cool, man. I'm not a fan of that. I'll tell you that much. Oh, what's this one? I probably will need to be careful about my bomb usage, but not a problem for us yet, so I'm not gonna really worry about it. Don't. Lovely. These guys. Fire's pain in my existence, man. You're gonna... Well, I don't have to... Just get a quick health refill. Okay, what is it? Asking over here, huh? Oh, it's a time thing. Oh, well, you made it a little cheesy with the fact that I can just press the button once, leave, and then re-enter. Okay, well... I mean, if you want to make it easy for me, I don't mind. I've had enough difficulty in this game already. Let's have some fun. Bit of waste. I need to be more careful with my bomb usage because I am getting low on bombs. Now go to the right, see what awaits us over there. More of this garbage. Not a fan of you, Mr. Vire. That's just... You already know that. It's fine. Well, we technically got to this section, but, you know, gonna have to do it over. It's fine. We did already kill them, so now it's just a matter of reaching the, blue anti-fairies. I think they're anti-fairies. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the other enemy. No, these are anti-fairies. The other one I'm thinking of is Spark, I think. I know, it's very just all semantics, so it's whatever, but yeah. Ooh, we get Cursed Skull number 19. Back here. No, don't reform. No. Cursed Skull, alright. Fine. Heal up. Okay, so we obviously need to actually use the key we acquired. It feels like a pretty linear dungeon, honestly. There's small segments that aren't linear, but it's very hard to get lost. Can I get perma? Okay, like things, I guess. It'll open up a bit more once we get the mirror shield. Nothing. It's actually quite a lot of sections this time. Well, so much for being linear. Because we got quite a bit of paths here. Okay, you didn't need to do that to me. Oh, let's beat all of them. I don't think it really matters, though. Why did I go to this side when I need to go? Okay, so this is just suffer for failing the puzzle. Okay, not much for it being not linear. I'm just checking to see if there's some point to find this guy, because there might be. No, this is... Yeah, we don't need to bother ourselves with such silly things like that. I hope. If the compass isn't there, I'm gonna be so mad, man. And that was a little slow, it's alright. Alright, that seems a little tricky of a route you gotta take, but it should still be doable. Yeah, stop falling down in the pit, though. Hey, didn't really give me a chance. Waiting for a better cycle. And be a little less dumb. That would probably help immensely, for sure. Get a little more hard skills or not. Okay, I did a moment too early in that death sentence, I guess. Or just let me die already. Okay. Takes like 5 seconds to get back anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay, but it's still annoying when these give those grab me. Okay, I was a little slow. It's fine. So I need to be on the left side of it. No, I'm doing a little bit of speed up here and there. It's causing some problems here and there. Like, okay. I'm not fast enough to catch it right off the bat. It's fine. Oh, the platform just shoved me off. Okay, just onto the next screen, down into the pit. That was very rude of it. Don't know why I thought that would be a good time to go, because it sure wasn't. I'm gonna have to do this a bunch of times, aren't I? I hope the mirror shield is close by already. Too early. This place, this is the one that gives me the most trouble. This is some timing challenge. How bad can it be, jeez? There we go. You got the mirror shield, crit light, and some types of enemy attacks. So we don't need to keep buying the other shields anymore, thank goodness. Jeez. And also, we don't need to keep going down that path. That's good. Now, I've never used the mirror shield in Zelda classic games, so this is good for me. Okay, so that's interesting. I get how it works now. Okay, I like it being a giant death laser for some enemies, assuming you have light, which you're not really going to have unless they really want you. Oh, so we're back here. Okay. Well, there is a puzzle up there that let's have it not be out of place. Do you need to do that? Let's put that up. That was setting that up, but not quite what we need, is it? That might have just messed up the whole thing. Let's try that again. Obviously that needs to go there. That needs to go there. The problem here is that we need... Okay, so I guess we had a light that goes up there. So that, let's see. Problem is we need to use another one of these inputs, so to speak. From the 4-directional one. Let's see, what is that card doing? Like, this is like so close to being it, but no, if I, for example, do that, that shuts off one of the sources. Oh, that's the melancholy sun. Okay. So I just didn't understand what the heck I was working with here. All right, I'm a little dumb. Forgive me. What's up here? A massive thought, that's what it is. Let's get this guy to come over here and then, okay, no, it's not going to. Obliterate him like that. Being on the verge of death here is not very. So long as you clear out all the enemies first. A little less simple if you don't do that. Cool. Open up a staircase on that side. I can easily go across here. Okay, a little bit of the damage don't hurt anybody. Might be good to do a quick health reset. I will do save and quit just to show our progress. We are near the end of this, but we still have a little bit more time for a little bit more shenanigans. This is the not the best way to go about this. This is a different room. I see. Why did I think I was in that other? Oh, because you have to go down there. Okay. Alright, so now this one I have to actually activate all of them at once. Which could be a bit of a problem. Okay, whoops, I messed it up. Alright. Okay, that's simple enough. Move that there, you move that up. You move that up. Doesn't need to go in this way. How are we supposed to do that? So it's possible to soft block yourself in this game. Very minor soft block, but no, normally the dev was pretty good about preventing yourself from being locked in spots, but I guess that one slipped through the cracks. Okay, so... But honestly, that has to move out of the way, because there's no way to get that there. I didn't mean to move that there. Let me just double check. No shenanigans going on. Yep, no shenanigans. Okay, so this is currently something. I did it to myself again. Oh my gosh. I want to see if I can at least solve this puzzle, and then, like, shouldn't be too difficult to pick up where I left off. So let's see. So the problem is, like, there's the two things that increase how many outputs, but they're not in any place that's useful to do that. Like, this one could just be an angled one, and I don't really see its use changing that much, because I can't push that somewhere more useful. That pretty much has to go there. Means this has to be either there or there. I'm assuming it have to be there, because if it's down below, then it's going to block off this. Like, that comes close. But not quite. I mean, like, it feels like that gets a little closer. Not quite close enough. There you go. Like that's not good. Oh, okay, that feels like it's a little buggy there if it's able to do that. But I probably shouldn't complain. We turn it into like 3 beams of light, but still not good enough for the puzzle, huh? And like that feels like it's close, but at the same time it just isn't. Like, how do I get that? This may be something I just have to say for the next stream, but spend like a couple more minutes. Still doesn't turn it into enough usable beams for us, does it? That light is doing some crazy reflecting out there. Okay, yeah, I think this is one I just need to think over at the start of a stream instead of doing 3 hours into a stream. But yeah, we made very good progress. We got through level 10. We reached level 11 and got good chunk of the way through it. So we'll very easily finish level 11 next stream. Probably can tackle level 12. We might want to give the training grounds more attempts. I don't know. It's just a rough one. And I already forgot. Oh no, it's Smog. Smog was the boss. Smog might be easily defeated by the Gale Boomerang. I don't know, but whatever case, we'll pick this back up on Saturday. So if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way. You can come join me. I stream every Tuesday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so feel free to come join us. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We will see you all next time.